게 많아. 바꿀 게. 안녕하십니까. 잠깐만요. 다 바꿔야 돼. 안 바꿨자. 정 맞추고 음악이 여기 있다. 오, 그럴까. 게임 캡처. 하나 또 꺼야지. 오케이? 오케이. 그리고 소리가 엄청 커. 잠깐만. Oh no. 잠깐만요. 왼손잡이 모드가 있네. 소리 좀 어떻게 해보고 싶은데요. 소리가 없네요. 수락. 소가. 일단 건너뛸게요. 일단은. 아닌가? 아이, 뭔가 코드. 아래 링크에서 계정을 연결할 수 있습니다. 잠시만요. 오닉스 히포그리프 달거 보상. 아이고 감사합니다. 아이고 감사합니다. 그래 소리. 이 정도 배경음은 효과음이 그렇게 끌면 조금 귀가 아프거든. 이 정도 마치. 대화 볼륨은 크게 할게요. 한 15. 자막은 있어야 되고. 그리고 광선 필요 없을 것 같고, 굳이 추적을 해야 되는 것인가는 아닌 것 같고, 전체 화면이 장모드냐 2개밖에 없군요. 모니터 프레임은 60으로 양간 게 최고로 가봤자 뭐 괜찮나? 60으로 보통으로 갈게요. 컨트롤러가 있긴 있는데 난 그냥 기마로 갈게요. WSDA 역시. 질주는 Shift 키, 걷기 컨트롤, 점프, 스페이스바. 오케이. 값없이가 이용? 뭐 어떻게 된 거야? 그래서 어떡하라고? 뒤로 계속하기. 아, 어렵다. 가운데 이미지가 거의 보이지 않는 정도로. 대충 하면 되겠지. 어차피 밝기는 하다 보면 할 수 있어요. 5학년으로 입학하게 된다는 것을 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 위즐리 교수. 나 학교 입학한데 이제 이거 완전히 그거잖아. 이거 코트 뉴트 스캐맨더 상 코트잖아. 프리셋. 잘 돼 있어요. 그래 밑에 이쁘다. 어디 보자. 이게 커마에서 한 몇 분 소모될 것 같긴 하거든. 안경 있다. 옛날 안경이다. 하람으로. 피부색이 이렇게 가면 검정색이고 이렇게 가면 빨간색이다. 오케이. 난 좀 중간을 하고. 저는 옆태를 중요하게 생각합니다. 앞태도 중요하지만 옆태가 이쁜 사람이 난 좋더라고. 웃기죠? 사람마다 다 다르니까. 감이 있다. 헤어스타일. 헤어스타일이 색깔이야 이거? 저기 색깔이 이런 식으로. 나는 저기요 파란색 없어요? 이게 파란색이온걸? 녹색. 저기 이게 그나마 마음에 안 들어. 야, 이쁜 파란색 없냐고요. 이걸로 가야겠네요. 얼굴형을 먼저 해야 될 것 같긴 한데. 리브짱. 이거 딱 동양인처럼 해버렸네. 머리를 좀 짧게 해봅시다. 짧게 하고 그 다음에 봐야 돼. 얼굴형을 보려면 머리를 일단 짧게 하고서 그 다음부터 이거 이쁘네. 야 속눈썹 속눈썹 엄청 기네요. 와우, 부채인가 같은데요. 속눈썹이 엄청 길어요. 덥숙한 모양이거든요. 이건 좀 아닌 것 같고. 이게 제일 나은 것 같은 느낌. 이게 제일 나은 것 같은 느낌. 머리가 이쁜 머리가 없나요 혹시? 아닌데스까 그래. 야 이거 머리 스타일 옛날이라서 그런가? 별로지? 왜 하나같이 별로지? 고래가 이 집안 가면 똥머리다. 역시 난 단발이 좋아요. 단발 라이스키. 역시 이 얼굴 형태가 좋은 것 같고, 피부에 주근깨. 주근깨 설정. 이게 제일 밝은 거. 뭐든지 중간이 제일 낫다는 거죠. 지금부터는 없는 걸로 하고. 예? 이게 무슨 피부에도 외형이 있다요? 아니 그래 있다. 뭐야? 이거 갑자기 다크서클. 아, 엄청 찌들어 보이는. 제일 첫 번째 게 낫다. 눈 색깔을 고를 수 있어요. 아, 나 진짜 이거 개떡같네요. 음흠. 다음에 눈썹 모양. 너무 없어도 별로야. 이거 좀 있어 보이는데?
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, yeah.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be
이게
able to
더
help
학생
you.
같은데?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned
엄청
about.
차분.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
아, 고래 가니까. 아, 저는 그냥 쉬움으로 갈게요. 이름? 이름 뭐라고 할까요? 영어로 할게요. 랄리 하 물 좀 마셨어요. 아유, 건조해가지고. 이 선택은 숙소를 결정하며 헐 이거 그거 아니야? 순정이냐 아니면은 그냥 진짜 인간 아니면 순정 아니면 혼혈이냐 이거 그거잖아. 그래서 와타시와 나니요시오까 무엇을 할까요? 당당당당당당 문을 닫는다는 많이 됐네요. 하라리상 갑시다. 잊지 마시오.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
천재인가 봐.
You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
誰かが来たわよ.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
좀 더
Though
자막이
I confess I
컸으면
may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
미나이 마차. 아무래도 그런 편이죠. 죽음을 경험한 사람만이 볼 수 있다는 읽고 있습니다. 누가 보고 있어 이. 모노그로스. 아발란치.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so
뭐야, 난
late.
제일 늦게
Nor have
입학한 거야?
I.
Of course, as
1학년도
the
아니?
other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
껄껄까지 나오는 거 저거.
Have you seen this?
이 대본 자체를 그냥 번역한 거 아니야? 오.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
내 눈에 보이니?
Nor do I.
와다시니와 미에루.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do need to...
Hang on!
어떡할까요? 저 아저씨 이미 운명을 달리하셨습니다. 보이기 시작하죠. 나 죽을 뻔했으니까.
Yeah! Yeah!
난 죽을 될 것 같은데. 저거를 사수를 해야 되지 않을까요? 잡아요, 아저씨, 잡아요. 안 돼?
Key! Give me your hand!
이요. 야빨이 아시오.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
아파 보인다.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
이제 포션 사용하는 법. G를 누르세요.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
어떻게?
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
끝bod기.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
잠깐만요. 소리가 너무 커요. 내가 볼륨을 좀 줄여야겠어요. 줄여도 될 것 같아요. 귀가 터질 뻔했어. 55. 지금도.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
잠시만요. 웨이트. 프로페서. 잠깐만요. 소리가 너무 커요. 아니 왜 이렇게 커? 미쳤네 진짜. 30으로 해도 될 것 같아 진짜. 오케이. 아우 귀가 터질 것 같아. 이리
Mind your step.
저기요 왜 이렇게 커요?
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic!
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
아씨 여기 맞았잖아.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
뭐가 막아놓은 것 같죠?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
센터. 이번 주는 기본 주문 이거예요?
Excellent!
엑셀런트.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
오, 이렇게.そうですね. 아무것도 없네요. 이거 어떻게 가요? 알려주세요.
Ah, up there.
そうですね. 저 정도는 마법으로 갈 수 있지 않니? 응? 저 따라갈게요.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Just ahead. 갑자기 바닥에 물 나오는 거 아니야?
Steady yourself. Reparo!
프로페서요. 정말 프로페서.
Almost there.
오케이. 보고 드시고.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
오케이. 저건 뭘까? 환경을 보여줍니다. 목표 지점입니다. 퀘스트 정보를 숨길 수 있어요. 오케이.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
그렇구만요. 아무것도 아니야.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Interesting. 미치가 이마스요.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
너니 거래? 야 프로페서 빨리 와. 나 혼자 들어가야 돼? 오 깜짝이야. 그래 난 되실까? 들어가게?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
네?
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
깨우라는 깨워? 이를 깨워?
Hello?
Hi.
It can't be.
안 되지.
Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here?
아니 누군 줄 알고 저스트 모먼트 하고 있어.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
네?
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
야 이걸 구현시켜주네.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
아우. 이걸 맛있어.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are
거의
the
말이 안
newest.
들려.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
오.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the
12번이니까.
deepest part of the bank. Settle in.
1번은 도대체
We've quite a
얼마나
distance to go.
밑에 적혀 있는 거. 빨리 도착했죠?
Vault number.
잘.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
뭔가 울렁울렁했는데 저거 뭐?
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
조심하자. 이상한 놈인 것 같다.
Here we are.
가자.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
52. 나이가
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
나니까 글로리.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
리얼로.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
균형을 잡고 문양의 경로를 따라 주문을 외우십시오. 마우스.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
오른쪽에
Lead the way.
오른쪽에 마법이 뭐 있는지.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
테러가
What
있어?
do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
같이 가요.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
당신이 같이 가요. 당신은 나의 동반자. 착 붙어 있어야지.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
lower this. 나니까.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
저기 이상한데요.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
나만
I see
보이는.
some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
루마스. 자고. 에? 아니 저거.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
왜 갑자기 싸우는 거 아니겠죠? 오 마이 갓, 이거 진짜 싸우는 거 같은데.
Look out! Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Expulso! Confuso! Levioso!
스파이입니다.
Confundo! Descendo! Levioso! Lumos!
Lumos.
Stay close!
야, 알겠습니다.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
여기 빛이 있어요.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
오케이. 가자.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
아니.
Lumos.
아, 돈 줬어요. 아, 네.
I need to align these statues with their
오케이.
reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
뭐예요? 오케이. 있어요. 교수님, 제주. 저쪽 뭔가 있어요. 나니까 이마스요. 뭐야 이거? 기분 나쁘지만 가봐야겠죠.
Lumos.
사랑의 묘약처럼.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
근데 당신 진짜 피구 교수 맞아? 이쯤 되면 의심을.
Follow my lead.
그 집 지은 사람 아니야? 엘사가 성질 듯한 그런 식으로 짓네.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had
사람이었다.
always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh my god. 야, 여기서 네가 감히 여길 와? 이 종류 건데 이거? 네가 뭔데 감히 여길 와? 도망가면 돼서 같아요. 저희 갑시다.
No way out.
Are you all right?
적용.
Fine, sir.
당신은요?
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
호그와트예요?
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
네? 잠깐만 진짜 뭐 같아요? 갑시다. 네, 갑시다. 이렇게 가는 거야? 레거시 문구 저기 레거시만 왜저 정직한 이거 뭐야 불륜체야 뭐야 저거 너무하지 않냐. 드디어
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
에?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
아우
If
깐깐한
you're lucky,
블랙감.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
전혀 다른 말. 나는 저 사람 교장 선생님은 너 늦었어 했는데 딱 맞춰서 왔네요. 왔다. 오케이.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the
미안하네.
others, aren't you?
미안하다고.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead, and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
예, 갈게요.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance?
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
저기요. 땡땡 땡땡 땡땡.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Wow.
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
다음날 아침이 되었어요. 정말 빠르게 아침이 된다요. 한순간에 8시간 지났어. 오, 되게 따뜻하죠. 엄청 따뜻한 색깔.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
요. 나만 짐 없어. 나만 짐 없어. 냠냠쩝쩝 맛있다. 누구지? 옆자리? 움직인다 사진. 응? 응? 그럼 4인 1실이네. 1인. 와우. 오 대박. 이런 따뜻한 분위기 너무 좋아요. 다른 방에도 갈 수 있나요? 갈 수 있네.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
다 상호작용 해보고. 아니 여긴 케이크를 그냥. 여기 먹을 것만 있나 봐.
That's good, isn't it?
Make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their mind.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly.
이제 자기 이름 말하네.
Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
I thought about transferring to both Batons just to get away from Professor Black and his Iron Fist. But then I
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Thank you. Ow. Ow.
Wish I could sneak into the other common room.
누군 이름?
Just for an hour or so.
I spend all day in the Great Hall if I could. It's all...
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
뭘 준비한 책.
Here you are.
아, 네, 책.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
예, 가고 있습니다.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
네, 갑니다.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
심요정 제작과 어우 소데스 어우 챌린지 안경 쓰는군요.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
이런 페이지들이 있으니 많이 써라.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
아, 그거구나. 어우. 아, 이런 식으로. 아.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heerkat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
과제. 역시 과제인가.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I am fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
네. 네. 쭈가스. 레벨 필요 2 사양. 아시오. 레벨이었어. 아시오부터 보자.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Thank you.
Revelio.
아가떼 오신 걸
Possibly
환영합니다.
be as difficult as it seems.
Transfer to Ilvermorny and come back when he's gone. Transfiguration is always coming.
네.
Some minds are more suited to it than others.
오, 땅.
You know it does that when you're honest.
뭔가 있어 밑에.
Does Professor Black have children of his
There's
own?
something in there. I just know it.
Revelio. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
네? 여기 주변에 있다고요? 아, 보자.
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't
어디 있지? 복구다. 여긴데?
This looks like the location from the painting.
아,
What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
오, 이런 식이구나.
Black noticed the scuff on his boot.
아?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
장비. 얼굴 장식. 먹고 망토하고 영상을 굳이 안 해도 되는구먼. 굳이 안 해도 되는구먼. 전설급 외형, 전설 장비 외형, 외형만 나오는데요. 알겠습니다. 일단은 가볼까요? 레노라상 저쪽에 있구먼. 어떻게 가? 올라가야지. 레노라상.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Thank
the
you.
moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
관객 캐스트. 와우.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
기타. 엄청 잘 치시네요. 왜? 미안해요.
Lumos.
루머스잖아요. 어떻게 사용하죠? 이렇게 활성화시키면 되는 건가? 일단 가보자고. 가보자고. 어디로 가야 돼요? 이쪽으로 나가는 게 맞나?
Man aside, you must try it.
어우.
Revelio.
갑자기. 오. 응? 어둠 소음부터 갈까? 가까우니까.
Revelio.
저건 또 뭐야?
Lumos.
그림인데? 가까이에 그림 있나? 아야. 야옹짱. 그르릉 그르릉. 아우.
Revelio.
죄송해요. 아, 저기. 얘들아.
Nice to see you.
어쩌다가
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
예. 감사합니다. 나방을 찾고 있습니다. 에헤, 재밌다. 아니 저기 화영식 하고 있는데요 지금. 엄청나게 넓어요. 이게 말이 됩니까? 이게. 이야. 도저히 저 그림이 있는 걸 모르겠는데. 도대체 어디? 어디 갔어? 재미없어 이씨. 뭐야 얘 안 열려. 아우 갓댐 또고 대쇼. 리얼 없어. 어디로 가야 돼? 와 엄청 커. 커서 더 모르겠다. 아 재밌다. 그냥 이렇게 돌아다니는 것도 재밌는데
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
변신 레벨 2. 아. 두두두두두. 일단 받으러 가자.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
헐.
Levioso!
Professor Heerkat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
이런 식이었구나.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master Pruitt, so art. Good. Now, the base. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my
Protego.
students were this adept.
Those things.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
어이 떨어졌어? 어이 왜 이렇게 약해?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
감사. Thank you.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heerkat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Heerkat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
보물상자가 또 뭐해? 이건가? 이건 아닌데. 가자. 갑니다. 봐도 저 그림이 못 있을까잉. 위에요?
That youngun's now a teacher herself. Wonder she's not come.
위에로구나.
My brother promised me to help.
Revelio.
오. 재밌네.
My little sisters will be so
뭔가
happy.
이상한 걸 보면 리벨리오를 했어요.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters.
Off on another adventure, are we?
여기 내가 가는 길이 맞나요? 지금 뺑뺑 돌고 있는 것 같은데요, 저기. 양꼬짱. 가와있어. 여기다. 이거 맞나? 이거 맞기도 맞는 것 같기도 아닌가? 다른가? 따라따라따 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 안녕? 이 자식 여기 있었어. 가자. 가자. 아, 고생했다, 야. 가자. 여기 위에 있었을 줄이야.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes
Revelio.
have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
이게 수업 끝났어. 이게 수업 끝났어. 밖에 나간다. 진짜 밖에 나가네.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
아쉬워.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it! Not to worry.
아.
Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Stay focused.
야, 이거 어려운데.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
하지만
But there's
점수준다.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
나의 상 보여주세요.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
왜 이렇게 잘해?
There we go.
오케이.
That's it.
Here we go. That is how it's done. Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Yes! Akio.
A perfect score.
Yeah!
Remarkable.
Thank you.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go. Well done. Watch this. That is how it's done.
Excellent control there.
Yahoo!
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived.
Oh,
I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Thank you.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Accio on
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You
You
know
wanted
it's
to
going to work on
speak with
humans.
me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
과제.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I was worried trying to figure it out.
Handy resource
And
indeed.
then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor.
Revelio.
왜 고양이들이 엄청 많구만.
I rather enjoy trying to figure out.
고양이 세상이냐? 이게 뭘 뜻하는지 아직 잘 모르겠다. 그래서 다시와 캐스트를 하겠습니다. 오조 캐스트를 진행할 수 있습니다. 그렇군요. 갈 수 없네. 내려가야 되네. 자. 뭐 하시는 걸까?
Why is it that whenever I hear from Hogwarts, it's to tell me my child has broken school rules?
밖에 나가시. 아우 시끄러워.
Revelio.
아, 와이번 보스. 와이번이었구나.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Thank you.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Heerkat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
고를 수 있어. 남자랑 갈 거니 여자랑 갈 거니 여자랑 갈게요.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
알겠습니다. 과제부터 하겠습니다. 예, 과제부터 할게요.わかりました。저기 계시나?
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
무슨 과제예요?
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
과제 무엇입니까? 망가진 조각상에서.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
가시오 사용하라는 거잖아요.
Got it.
Got it.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
알려줬어요. 종이학 날리지 말고요.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
알아.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
중앙홀 쪽에도 날아다니는 게 있었잖아. 날아다니는 거 주워야지. 이것저것 하러 댕길 게 많은데? 좋은가? 저기 있잖아. 날아다니는 거, 날아다니는 거. 가져가자. 오케이. 세일은 이거구나.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
귀여운 애다.
Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
날아다니는 책들. 책을 수거하러 가봅시다. 여기가 도서관이군요.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
아까 돌아다니는 거 봤는데 말이죠. 엄청 도서관이라서 그런가?
Lumos.
저기다. 에라이?
Did you know that it's used in polyjuice code?
Lumos.
Hi. 나랑 같이 가자 친구. 하나 어디 있을까요? 반대편에 있을까요?
Revelio.
밑에 있구만. Okay.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
저기. 아. 여기 그레시다. 찾았다.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
짜자자잔. 가봅시다. 그러면은 호그 스미스. 아, 내려가야 돼.
My mother adored Transfiguration.
재밌는 분들이네.
Revelio.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion.
Hi.
What are you up to now?
I enjoy divination, but when is Professor Anna? I've learned enough about ornithomancy to last me a lifetime. I once saw that at Serengeti. I thought it would be hard adjusting to parents.
Hello.
Revelio.
Looking for me?
잠깐만. 이거 좀. 가자.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
사람들이 갑자기 띵띵띵 생각하고 있어.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Oh, 좋다. Thank you.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Thank you.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Huh? 전화가 왔어요.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Hogsmeade.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Hannah Drinks. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
놓치지 않겠어요.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Level 2.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Okay, solo.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
오. 오케이. 나가봐야지. 전기 수글. 역시 외국 새들은 저렇게 생겼어.
Lumos.
여기는 다 똑같이 저렇게 생겨가지고. 쩝. 가게는 안 가고 이러고 놀고 있으니 참. 상장. 그냥 재밌다고요? 이건 재밌다고. 아우야. 잠글스.
Lumos.
가까운 데 있었구나. 다 잠겨있어요. 다 잠겨있어요. 광장이구나. 허니 듀크. 가도 돼. 오호, 야, 고래. 오 마이 갓. 이거 시식해도 되는 거니? holy shit. 대박. 허니 듀크. 야. 헐. 완전 좋아. 대박 좋아. 페퍼요? 니블이 왔으면 먹어야죠. 오. 너무 좋아. 어메이지. 저걸 위해서? 아니 그럼. 아, 장자리 갔자요. 장자리 갔지요. 입었지. 다 잠겨 있어. 이럴 수. 어떻게 한다? 또 들어보고 싶은데 잠긴 데가 너무 많아요.
The customer lost a diracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
지팡이가 좋아 보이는데 세비 세비가
You
싶네요.
might as well watch if you insist on interfering.
아. 미장원? 어우, 야, 나중에 올게요. 오우, 야, 머니가 그렇게 풍족하지 않아서요. 나한테 불친 줄 알았네. 피핀 고메나 사이 이거 어떻게 넘어가죠? 꼈는데.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
What can I do today? Gumme.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
심하. Thank you. 여긴 뭐지? 아, 장난감 가게. Oh, yeah. 그렇군요. 올리반더 쌍이다. Yo.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
몇인데? 야, 스타일 고를 수 있네요. 감사합니다.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
이렇게 안 나가. 뭐가 무슨 설명 이런 게 있었으면 좋겠다.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
이걸로 해야겠어.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Thank you. 지팡이 받았어.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
저기도 날아다니고.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Thank you. 자.
If something threatens me, the first thing I cast is Ortega.
맵을 봅시다. 교지 바쁘네요. 아, 95개나 필요합니다. 아하, 이거였구나. 이거 안 보이게 해주면 안 될까요? 외형 초기 짱. 뭐지? 이렇게. 오케이. 인벤토리. 퀘스트. 챌린지. 눌러줘야 되는구냐. 몰랐어요. 안녕하세요. 어서 와요. 어허. 나 어디로 가야지? 그래서. 새드. 가만히. 아 맞아, 냥구 센스 있어요. 냥구. 아우.
Off on another adventure, are we?
아하.
Revelio.
다 자물쇠네. 안돼, 자물쇠야. 못 가다니. 책. 결국 여기로 가야겠구만. 와, 끝까 끝이야. 웃기다. 안녕하세요. 마법을 안 사용하시는 안녕 닭. 멀리 가면 안 돼? 와, 다 무섭네. 아. 스바라시한데. 죄송해요. 죄송해요. 잘못 왔다고 이러는 거예요. 묘지. 맞아. 묘지.
Revelio.
볼 건 없나 보네.
hello there.
Oh, hi.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Thank you.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
가게도 있네. 여기 미장원 한번 볼까? 얼마지? 달라지는. 안녕하세요.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit.
미안하네요.
Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
뭐 있니?
What is it you might be interested in?
아우 20원이야 머리 바꾸는데? 이거 그거 회전이 없어 회전이. 그게 불편한 듯. 그대로 살게요. 아리가또 고자이마시다. 땡큐. 옷가게도 가봐야지.
Revelio.
안녕하십니까. 저기요? 네. 상호작용 할 수 없다. 상호작용을 할 수 없었다. 뭐지 그래?
Revelio.
말을 못 꺼내. 제기를. 알겠다. 다 샀다요. 이건 뭐?
I miss the old credit gold.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
네? 네?
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
왜 빌딩 있는 데로 가는데요? 나 싸우다고 이러지.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
됐어. 와, 종이장처럼 사라졌는데.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
기다려봐, 아저씨. 나 이거부터 처리하고.
Good as new.
어우.
Revelio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Thank you.
Revelio.
안에 있구나.
We were just talking about you.
에? 왜요? 뭐?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Thank you.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
보고 싶은데 말이죠. 봐봐요. 저기 이렇게 보이는데 어떻게? 이렇게 보이는 걸 어떡하라고? 마법사 애들의
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
내 팀 먼저 나가라. You're bust. Okay.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
머리집.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
오케이. 지도를 여십시오. 이게 맞는 것인가? 나 언제 부엉이가 생겼니? 와다시 언제 부엉이가 생겼어? 부엉씨 올빼미지 부엉이가 아니라 올빼미씨. 피부 교수는 날 보러 오거나 그린 고초에서 잦은 로켓에 대해 뭔가를 발견했어. 알겠습니다.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
わかりました。
Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner plate the other day.
Revelio.
배초상화. 이게 뭘까? 시가이마스. 뭔지 모르겠어요, 저거는 아직.
What are you up to now?
뭐 하려고?
Revelio.
Oh, I have never encountered an aura quite like yours.
안녕하세요.
You are truly.
땡큐 합니다. 그런 말 많이 들어요. 끝이 없구만. 새로운 곳입니다.
Revelio.
시가이마스다. 너무하네. 켈피. 아, 이게 켈피네. 그렇네. 비 오는구만. 그런데도 비행하고 있어.
Revelio.
퀘스트 있지 않나? 아직 싸움 쪽은
Revelio.
수시로 수시로 외치는 학생. 이 정도 쟤 왜 저러지 할 정도 아닌가? 아. 조금 이해라는 거는 일단 위로 갑시다. 어차피 피그 교수님도 위에 있는데. 오이 배고파요. 뭐 더 위에야?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
대충 여기 거긴데. 밖에 나가야 되는데요.
Hogsmeade's no London, mind you.
아우 씨. 일단은
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
맵이 불친절하네요. 뭐 없나요?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Heerkat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Heerkat know to expect you.
네. 알겠습니다.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
네.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
와, 화장실이군요. 왠게 아직 열어주면 안 되냐? 나쁘네.
You scoundrel!
아니 도대체 길이
Rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Oh.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own.
찾아달라고?
I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
게임 좋아하는구나. 네 개? 아, 네 개가 6개네.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around this. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
아래?
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
혼자 뭐하니? 아니 잠깐만 왜
The
이렇게
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
뭐가 이렇게
Yes,
썬캐스트가 많아?
I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
왜 여기 창자 그게 있는 것에 대해서 잠깐만 얘들아 잠깐만 퀘스트 너무 많은데요? Oh no 어디 보자 지팡이 손잡이를 준대요. 인센디오 쏘고 언제 랜덤만큼 그다음에 전문
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh yes. 어이구 아빠 왔나 보다.
This stairwell looks promising.
Desperately need to improve my
Lumos.
town plot. Perhaps I can find a housemate to let it. No.
아니?
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
Revelio.
아니 거래.
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
스핑크스.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, yeah. 너무 반가웠죠? 올라가요. Away from me. 뭐? 애들 싸우는데? 그거 어디 있을까?
Revelio.
어.
Revelio.
무력 장난. 오, 야.
It's time to trade in my Oak Shaft 79 for a newer model.
Revelio.
맨날 사요. 역사. 좀 나방씨 가까운 곳에 있다고 하지 않나? 근데 말이죠. 너무 재미있는데 쇼가 시간이 났어. 보잖아.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
근데 위에도 없단 말이죠. 도대체 어디 있다는 거야?
I wouldn't say that the house. I imagine that's why she teaches the class.
Lumos.
Well, I yet to understand how one is expected to do the homework for Vin's class, since that would require staying.
도대체 저 작은 사자상 어디 있는겨?
My older brother used to terrorize me with a fanged ring.
Revelio.
여긴가?
Fainted trying to harvest a puffer pod the other day. Those sports certainly make you.
유물. 어이. 어이 깜짝이야.
What do you think Black
Revelio.
My friends and I lose track of the time when I were three broomsticks.
여권이 이르노. 다이. 여긴 아닌 것 같은데 딱 봐도. 하이. 에 여기로 온다고? 어떻게 돼요, 더린? 성구조냐?
I can't memorize 10 magic.
젠장 못 가리마싱. 어이 어떻게 해야 돼? 저거 뭐야? 어디야 도대체? 어? 어딥니까? Where is this place?
I don't think a single student.
네, 가만히. 에?
Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood families, like the black. Wouldn't want ring.
나 완전히 그러는데 아는 건가? 이 끝이잖아. 여기는 이게 끝이었는데.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts.
최악의 규상이가. 아 이렇게 끌고 당겨야 돼? 씨. 이거 봐. 이게 왜 있는 거야 도대체? 어딨어? 어디 갔어? 에이 상자 또 고.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin.
어디 간 거지? 없어졌는데? 이거 맞는 것이나?
Black only looks out.
일단 나중에 찾아주게. 아우 모르겠다 야.
What are you up to now?
좀 써야겠어요. 너무 힘들어요.
I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered.
What have you learned?
알아낸 거 있죠.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Thank you.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
You sure why she'd have found page in a book?
I'd never fold down a corner in a book. Make a
짜자잔. 오늘은 여기까지. 오늘은 여기까지. 아이고. 우야야야. 재밌었습니다. 내일도 하지 않을까? 오늘 방송 봐주셔서 감사하고요. 그러면은 내일 뵐게요. 하바 바이바이.